Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with Cthulhu's. So in our last episode, Coax finally came of age. Unfortunately, he became dull. And I think that's a consequence of the rowdy trait. Unfortunate. Not much we can really do about this. The only trait that can possibly counter this is shrewd. But I don't think I know of anything that makes him shrewd, except for maybe being Zoroastrian, but they're kind of on their way out, I think. Besides, it's not much we can do to make him Zoroastrian. There's nothing we can do, is what I'm trying to say. There's nothing we can do. We are currently in the middle of quashing a rebellion. Not much left to do with that with that business. We're also in the middle of raiding some lands, most notably, or namely, England. If I can just learn to talk English for a little bit. Really? Another rebellion? Oh. Good grief. Take that land back, and attack these guys. Over there? Seems to be a lot of rebellion happening, though. Peasant unrest. Rampaging horde. Is it because of these guys? I'm assuming it's because of these guys. Whatever, not that concerned about it. I'm kind of focusing on my raids right now. I think we're at about maybe 60 to 70-ish% with our loot capacity. Shouldn't be much longer before we can we bring these guys back for some, you know, debriefing and mead having and celebratory satanic orgies that make you frail and stressed. Maybe? Whatever. The orgy part is optional. Or maybe we should make it mandatory, make everyone frail. That way, you know, if everyone's frail, then no one is frail, right? One moment you are shivering, the next you are sweating, and overall you feel awful. Vagin is confident that your symptom is not due to a serious illness, and that it will pass quite soon. Nevertheless, you will receive some mild treatment. Fair enough. Let's just hope that this fever is nothing. Oh, we can actually summon a familiar. Might not be a bad idea. I can get a wolf familiar that'll improve my... Actually, let's get a familiar that'll improve my stewardship, because right now it is absolute garbage. Actually, oh, I need 1,000 to improve. You know what? Let's get the familiar. I don't think Falkir is really long for this world anymore, so as a Weisendamather and a Weaven of Scyther, I can summon a supernatural beast to be my companion. This familiar will be my eyes and ears, as well as imbue me with its powers. Can it also be my face? Let's go with stewardship, the Raven. Fantastic. Did it work? It did work. We have a Raven familiar. Nice. To ease your troubles, Vagin consulted the stars before draining a good portion of your blood. Is that a good idea right now? I'm kind of in the middle of... Well, I guess it kind of worked. But maybe draining my blood whilst I'm out raiding and pillaging is probably not the best idea, but it's fine. And we lost my Chancellor. What an ass. Ooh. The Jarl of Ostlandet. How close am I to passing another council law? Huh. Now that we actually can, my thinking is that we actually hire my own son. We could, and then get him fired. But let's actually go with someone who's not going to despise me. Well, I mean, they're all going to despise me for... Not despise me, they're gonna dislike me for firing them, so let's just go with this guy, the goatee. Get one of my laws passed. Imprisonment. Fantastic. And then once that's done, we'll just replace him with someone new. Are we done pillaging? No? City of Boston. Nice. And we got the law passed, right? Right? We did. Nice. Hey, you've been useful, but I'm gonna get someone new. The Jarl of Ostlandet. I mean, it's just... The only difference in diplomacy is just 2. It's fine. And you will, in fact, perform statecraft and all that shit. Fantastic. We could get a new Cirrus. I don't think we necessarily need to. Isn't she my... I thought for some reason we were somehow tied together in some way. But I guess not. Aw, peasant revolt. So sad for you. Huh. Almost there. Wow. We haven't even touched France. Huh. Whoa, what was that screen? Oh, that's just de jure duchies. Oh, I saw Flanders and it was like orange, like, whoa, what's happening there? But it makes sense. It becomes the Netherlands in the future, right? Am I right? No, this becomes Netherlands? I don't know. My knowledge of geography is absolute garbage these days. Despite playing a shit ton of Crusader Kings 2, my knowledge of geography just only gets worse and worse. Let's go ahead and ravage more of the more of England. And apparently my wife is dead. Yeldham? What the hell, Yeldham? Yeah, let's get another old ass wife. That's fine. I think I probably want someone with a bit more stewardship than before. And some diplomacy as well. Alfred? Not bad. You know, decent diplomacy. Decent stewardship. Or we could... Whoa. Now, if you were only just a little bit older, I'd be happy to take you on as my wife. Can I just straight up marry her? She will say yes. But I'm actually afraid of her getting pregnant. So maybe not. You know what? We'll go with Alfred. It's fine. Not that big of a deal. It's just for stats anyways. Alfred, come join me. Oh, I was about to say beautiful wife, but well, clearly she's not. Anyone can see that she's not in fact a beautiful wife. Maybe beautiful in soul, beautiful on the inside, maybe, perhaps. It's quite possible, but no. And I think we're just about, well, not just about. We're getting close to our capacity here. And we actually haven't lost that many troops while we're during the entire time that we've been raiding. So that's kind of worked out for us quite well. Huh. Fantastic. Every ruler needs to go out and meet the peasants in person from time to time, just to make sure that they know you still exist, if nothing else. As you visit the locals of Nordland, you speak very frankly about what you think of them. Something that they took great offense in, it seems. You'll look back to ensure that your guards are there to keep you out of harm's way, only to notice that they have all gone into the local tavern. Before you know it, the peasants begin to throw things at you. I could try to outrun them? Or I might become maimed and severely injured. Or 40% chance that I get away safely. Or I could go to my vassal and hope that he helps, but I'm fairly certain this will result in me owing him a favor. Let's just outrun them. That was apparently the wrong choice. I lost my hand. There's only a stump? Stumped? There's only a stump where your hand used to be. You are now one-handed. I have to deal with this. Indeed I do. And what the hell was I doing in Nordland? I'm in the middle of a fucking raid. What the hell? Are you serious? Did you go from Kent to Nordland just to check shit out? Where the hell is Nordland? Well, anyways, it's around here. Did you seriously go over to Nordland just to check shit out? And then, like, fucking go back after you're done? Unbelievable. Jeez. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think Ledian is long for this world anymore. We're just about at our maximum. So let's just loot these last two holdings and then head back home. Hey, at least we're no longer severely injured. I mean, we still only have one hand, but at least we're not on the verge of death. Knock on wood. Or are we? And we are at our capacity. Fantastic. You know what? City of Sandwich? Sounds delicious. Let's raid and pillage this place. Come on, guys. Why do you keep doing this to me? Why do you keep rebelling against me? As your men return from looting the holding, one of them hands you an axe with a strange purple sheen and a plus etched on into the handle, followed by the number 2. After weighing it carefully in your hands, you toss aside your old gray axe in favor of the new weapon. I feel stronger. Adds the +2 axe to the treasury. Oh, this is awesome. Holy shit. I'm so glad we stuck around to raid the city of Sandwich. Who knew that the +2 axe of purple, the +2 purple axe was in fact stashed away in the city of Sandwich. Wow. This mysterious axe has a purple sheen and has the strange symbols + and 2 engraved into the handle. It seems to be it seems to be of quite epic workmanship compared to regular weaponry. Nice. That is awesome. Alright, guys. Good job. Holy shit. Come back home. Wow. That was awesome. Of course, we won't be offsetting our debt by too much, but at the very least, we'll be offsetting a little bit, so. Nice, nice. This is why we do this, guys. This is why we do this. And I'll just let my vassals take care of this rebellion right now. Hell's Favor. Visindamathur, Ledian Latifi. We believe it would please Hell greatly should Ricolfer fall into depravity. See to it and you will be greatly rewarded. Let's do it. Let's... Oh, we have to corrupt him. I thought we had to recruit him, but no, we have to corrupt him. Okay, good. Let's do it. No person lives a life entirely devoid of sin, and neither does Ricolfer. I just have to find some traits of his character that I can build on. Lustful. Ah. Let's turn his guilty pleasures into vices. And while I'm doing all this, apparently we have found the Great White Bear in Gotland. Fantastic. Whilst you're doing all that shit, let's go ahead and improve our prestige places. I think let's go with Weaponsmith. It does increase our levy reinforcement rate. That should be pretty handy for us. And for here, we will go with... You know what? Just improve the war camp. That's good. Weaponsmith. Friesland and Zealand we will ignore. In fact, we can't even do anything with the Zealand anymore. Because we gave it away in our last episode. Of course. Yeah, sure. Which of my vassals aren't my biggest fans? Let's take a look at, this. So he... Oh. Huh. He's a good martial character, but right now our actual martial is, better. He could actually be a steward as well. Oh. Here's what I'm thinking. Bjorn? I'm actually going to have you change your console position into being a... Never mind, I changed my mind. let's fire our current spy master. Miss, you've done us a good job. You've done some good work here, but can I not fire her? How do I fire you from council? Am I not seeing it? Change council position? No, that's not it. What the hell? Spy master? What the shit, girl? I'm so confused. You know what I will do is... Wait. Which was the guy? Who was the guy that I wanted on my council? It's this guy, right? Here, well, just hire this guy straight up. We will get you to change your council position with a steward. Perfect. Slight loss in our, well, it's just a one score, like a stewardship of 1 difference. And then you, Jarl Bjorn. I don't want you to die in Constantinople, so I'm actually not gonna send you there to study technology. I'm actually just gonna have you scheming, watching my back. My agents have revealed that Riculfer is not always equally just in his judgments. He's also lustful. Why can't we go for that? Just invite him to one of our satanic orgies. If he were to visit and judge some of my criminals, I could encourage him to judge based on appearance and whim. I shall write the invitation. Or is it because I'm arbitrary? That makes sense. Guys, please attack the rebel army. With my calm support, Riculfer began to visibly enjoy sentencing people based on, for instance, the appearance or the first sentence of their defense. A grateful Riculfer afterwards told me that he preferred this over the tedious process of listening to lengthy explanations. Great, the things I do for hell. Fantastic. You have gathered your followers and your hunting dogs, you have saddled your horse and prepared your weapons, you are ready to set out to hunt the great white bear. It will not escape me. Well, that remains to be seen. It'll most likely escape you. You spend weeks in the wilderness searching for any trace of your prey, but to no avail. However, you find that you rather enjoy being out in the wilds. All this daily physical activity, it makes you feel stronger. So, I have a 20% chance of losing weak and frail? I'm not weak! I'm frail, but I'm not weak. Can I lose it, please? Fuck. Didn't work. Mercy! Cried the thief when Freyr confronted and accused him of being the robber. He's just, and I don't think he's gonna... Why the hell do I care what your opinion is? Let's hang him. That ought to teach him a lesson. Return to my court, and I failed. You know what? That's okay. Hey, guys, you want to maybe wage a war for Karelia? Let's do it. Boom. Most of them will accept. Bjorn will actually decline. Why, Bjorn? Why? I thought you loved me. Bjorn. What the hell, Bjorn? Why? Why? Are you busy with something, Bjorn? Are you attacking someone? Is that what's going on? No. No, maybe you're just busy doing Satan stuff. Freyr thought the punishment to be too harsh. I should have been more merciful. Merciful? I don't know why I'm so tongue-tied these days. I can't... Oh, wait. I can give you a concubine. Ah, I could. But I don't want to because I'm pretty sure even after he, his new concubine gives birth, he's probably still gonna, you know, bang out more children and shit. The stubborn Baron of Upland is really getting on my nerves. What Baron of Upland? Do you mean the Temple of Uppsala? Do you mean the Godi? What Baron of Upland? You lying sack of shit. My wife, Alfrith, sensed my irritation and offered to give me advice on the matter. Her diplomatic skill has saved me many times before. I would rather not gain content, so let's just say I can work this out by myself. Thank you very much. And this is how I will prevent myself and my armies from taking any pagan attrition. Just gonna get our vassals to do all the heavy lifting. Need a new chancellor. What happened to our old one? Oh. What the hell? Oh, he's got pneumonia. Oh, poor guy. For now, let's have Vagin, our court physician, be our chancellor as well. When's the next time I can change this law? 3 years. Not bad. I can wait 3 years. War declaration, I can't change this until I'm no longer tribal. Obligate him. He doesn't like me. So I say, you know what? Let's threaten him. I don't think obligating him is gonna work. He won't be joining any more factions, which is great, but it doesn't really matter, because even if he wanted to, we could probably just crush him anyways. So it's fine. Guys, you need to stop. You need to... What the fuck? Damn. Damn! Damn. I did not see that coming. I'm not gonna lie. I did not see that coming at all. Holy shit. But, you know what? Sure, I guess. Wow. What a sneaky bastard. Alright, so we can improve our military. I could either go for siege equipment, which would make our raids a little more efficient, or we could go for military organization and try to get rid of pagan homeland attrition. You know what? Let's go for a military organization. And this way we get to create a retinue in the future anyway, so... Uh-oh. Odor has apparently been burned at the stake. Let's lay low. What does that actually do? Does that make it so that I don't get discovered as easily? Or is this just flavor text? I'm assuming it's just flavor text, but I could be wrong, of course. My courtier and fellow sister in darkness, Ellen, and I have been discussing a small devotion to Belly when suddenly when she suddenly stood up, stretched, and said, "I'm in the mood for mayhem. Let's dress up and head down to the town." I'd say you should probably just stay home, miss. You're very old. But you know what? If you want to cause some mayhem with me, sure, let's do it. I'll bring my favorite thumbscrew. Wearing nondescript common clothes, Ellen and I are slowly making our way to town in amicable silence. As we pass by a neatly kept garden in front of a cozy-looking house, I'm suddenly overcome with hatred and revulsion. The family is clearly favored by the Allfather. Ellen, it's time to do Fenrir's work. Let's do this. The father of the family died last. But the marvels he got to see first. Ellen carved the wife's face off and pranced around wearing it as a mask, taunting and kissing the man while I boiled baby fat to make a flying potion. I think the man was probably more grossed out by the fact that Ellen, the 61-year-old wrinkly-ass, lady, was kissing him, more so than he was being kissed by someone wearing his dead wife's face. Anyways, finally we constructed an idol of great Loki and from the dismembered bodies. What? I gained wounded. You know what? Let's leave it and gain more dark power. Increase national tax modifier. Locals would be upset, but you know what? That's fine. Wow. Predictably, the populace of Upland didn't appreciate the glorious monument of tortured flesh that we left for them to find. In fact, they were so riled up that they have taken up arms against their rightful rulers. It's actually a fairly decently sized rebellion. Oh, you know what? It's because they were immediately reinforced. Alright, got it. The great and mighty Hell has given us so much, and now it is time for offer her a gift in return. Hell craves a soul to serve them in her dark realm, and we have the perfect kind in mind. Capture and sacrifice a virgin. I'll do it. Now, if you guys could... You know what? It's a perfect opportunity for us. Kind of. Can you guys merge up here, or is that going to be problematic? That's going to be problematic. Oy. Oh, shit! Here we go! Oh. Things are not going so well for Lydian Latifi, it seems. He is just collecting negative traits left, right, and center. Frail, arbitrary, craven, stressed, one-handed, disfigured, wounded. What the fuck? What next? Are you going to suddenly become inbred and an imbecile? Good grief, man. Jeez. Unfortunate. Oh well. We knew what we were getting into with the satanic cult and all that shit, so it's fine. Alright, what can we do in the meantime? Oh right, I just imprisoned this dude. Is he a virgin? I guess we'll find out. Let's sacrifice him to hell. He was not a virgin. You make me sad. Let's then get a little child and sacrifice her. 13-year-old, 48-year-old. You're a virgin, right? Rikissa? No? Thora? She must be a virgin. Let's sacrifice her. She was not a virgin. Wow. I'm terrible at this. Rikissa, you must be a virgin. She was not a virgin. It could be that I'm using the powers of the Fellowship of Hell too freely. People are becoming suspicious. And we became deceitful. Fair enough. As long as I'm not highly suspicious, I think I should be okay. You know what? Forget it. I don't need to threaten no stupid-ass vassal. Some days being Falkyr is no easy thing. There's always business to attend to, subjects seeking audiences and vassals complaining about imagined injustices. Finally, you are having a moment to yourself, strolling the gardens. In the distance, you spot a stranger dressed in a simple garb. I shall invite this man to walk with me. Can we become gregarious? Oh, nice! I've not called upon the powers of the Fellowship of Hell for some time. People have become less suspicious of my actions. What? When were they suspicious? What the hell? But apparently I'm no longer under suspicion, despite having sacrificed a shit ton of people, in the hopes of finding a virgin. It turns out that the stranger, Augusto, is a Catholic monk on his way back to the cloister after several months on the road. There are no cloisters in Scandinavia right now, so what the hell are you doing here? You filthy heathen. As the evening light grows dimmer, you converse about life and death, his god and Odin. When you excuse yourself to return home, the monk asks if you can offer room and board for a few days. I don't really want to be, develop sympathy for Christendom. There's an excellent inn not far from here. You know what? Let's give him some money. He seems a decent sort. And thanks to him, I actually gained, Gregarious, so I guess I owe him that much. Weaponsmith, fantastic. Aw, nice. Alright. So I think let's get ready for another... The fuck? For whom the bell tolls. More often than not, you retreat to your chambers in the evening feeling exhausted and weary. Tonight is no exception. Falling asleep is usually easy after a long and taxing day. However, recently, sleep seems to elude you. You are sitting in your study, idly moving chess pieces on the board before you, sipping a glass of wine hoping that it shall give you the rest you seek. We should be, like, just guzzling mead and whatnot. Why wine? I guess honey wine? I don't know. Suddenly, you hear a sound behind you, and you turn around in your chair. There stands the man you walked with a few days ago. Good evening, my lord. I realize that I never introduced myself properly. I am Death, and I'm here to collect you. A dagger is glinting in his hand. Oh, I can attempt to overpower Death physically. Wow, you know what? I mean, if we're gonna go out... What the hell are you doing? Oh, oops. Sorry, Cokes. Didn't realize that you were, raised there. Let's challenge Death to a game of chess. And apparently people are trying to kill Cokes. Please don't kill Cokes. Thank you very much. Jarl Bjorn, can you please make sure that, ain't nobody trying to kill Cokes? And what is your deal? Why can't I imprison you? You know what? Let's just do it anyways. I don't really care. Are you trying to kill Cokes? No, you're trying to fabricate a claim on my kingdom title. You son of a bitch. Stop that bullshit. Are you trying to kill Cokes? No, I don't know why I can imprison you. He's acted dishonorably against me? What? No, those are the only two guys. I think maybe we should send Cokes into hiding for the time being. Just so that he doesn't get assassinated. Augusto raises an eyebrow, an amused look on his face. Why not? I have all the time in the world. Though you are simply postponing the inevitable, Lady Latifi, for you are sure to lose. He settles in the chair opposite your own and places the dagger on the table. Black or white? Does it matter which color we choose? I don't know. I say... I mean, I'm a Satanist. Let's play as black. Let's do it. Black, my lucky color. Well, it matters not, Augusto says in a nonchalant shrug. What is your strategy for the first part of the game? I could cheat. Whoa! 100% chance of making a good move. Or I could try to make a great move. Let's take the safer option here and go for the good move rather than the 20% chance of a great move. And a 40% chance of a terrible move. Let's do it. While Augusto is certainly an accomplished player, you managed to capture a few more pieces than him during the first part of the game. You do not like the look on his face, however. Thank Odin for my good fortune. Is it Odin that you should be thanking, or hell? Please let it continue. You try to keep your nerves in check, although it is nearly impossible. You are in the lead. The scowl on Augusto has renewed your hopes. Or is it just a trick? What is your next move? Oof. I could take... 67% chance of cheating successfully. If I distract Augusto, perhaps I can return one of my lost pieces to the board. Let's do it. You almost cannot believe it, but surely it is so. The plan is successful. The wine spills all over Augusto's garb. As he rubs a cloth on the huge red stain, cursing you under his breath, you restore one of your rooks. That was worth getting called a vile cripple for sure. Perhaps I can win this after all. Never have you met such a tenacious, unnerving opponent, and never have so much been at stake. The game is nearing its end, and it is looking grim indeed. Augusto is playing with your captured queen, smiling confidently. I could be persuaded to return this to you, for the right price. Oh, hell no. Let's not risk Cokes, because if he dies, that's pretty much it. I don't know if we'll actually be able to make another heir in time. So, no thank you. I put my trust in my skill. Dealings with death. During the last few moves, it feels as if time is standing still. Your thoughts are muddied. Your thoughts are muddled, moving slowly as if through a thick syrup. Random, disjointed thoughts flash through your mind. Places you once visited, old friends you have not seen in years, dreams you gave up on. So many loose ends, and now it might be too late to pick them up again. Checkmate. Your head snaps back up, your eyes locking with Augusto's. For the first time in this evening, you can really see it, and it chills you to the core. The figure before you is not an ordinary man. Not a mat at all. This is death, and he just won. It is time then, Lady and Latifi. He sighs contentedly. The endless rest awaits. Oh, and this is how we die. Holy shit. You know what? That was actually pretty epic. King Lydian Latifi feasts in Valhalla at age 51. He died under suspicious circumstances. Although not especially blessed, we hope that Lydian Latifi will find peace in the afterlife. He was a scheming, conniving Satanist. What the hell are you talking about? King Coax, surrounded by enemies and rivals. We hope that Coax's rule is not struck short by means of a dagger in the back. Long live King Coax. Fantastic. Appointed as my regent? No. We're gonna come out hiding. We don't need to be in hiding anymore. I mean, maybe we do, but we're not going to be. Let's crewman air. And I think, since our martial score is actually pretty good as it is, let's actually go for rulership and try to gain some positive traits like ambitious and all that shit. But we will continue this adventure and story in the next episode. It was actually pretty epic death for Lydian Latifi, and probably one of the better ways to go. I mean, he was racking up some negative traits here, so you know what? I'd say that's a fitting end for Lydian Latifi. And now it is time for Coax to rule at the age of 21. Good time, good time. Alright, so let's leave it off here and continue this in our next episode. So for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.